It's been growing 200% a year every year for the past 11 years, and you're only going to have 30 years of your life in business. So how long are you going to stare at something which is a screaming successful thing in denial?
In this electrifying video, Michael Saylor, the visionary co-founder of MicroStrategy, unleashes an urgent message on Bitcoin ownership that will leave you on the edge of your seat. With Bitcoin's staggering growth rate of 200% annually for over a decade, Saylor challenges viewers to seize the opportunity of a lifetime. He confronts the reality that our time in business is finite, urging us not to ignore the undeniable success of Bitcoin any longer. As he dives into the riveting history of Bitcoin's growth and confronts the skepticism from authorities, Saylor ignites a fire of excitement and determination to join the ranks of the 0.1 BTC Club, Bitcoin's growth history. Let's take a moment to appreciate the remarkable journey of Bitcoin since its inception in 2009 by the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto. In just over a decade, Bitcoin has skyrocketed from mere fractions of a penny to an astonishing all-time high, reaching nearly $69,000 in November 2021. Bitcoin's meteoric rise has made it the best-performing asset class of the past decade, boasting an impressive return of over 230% during the 10-year period leading up to March 2021. This phenomenal growth has firmly established Bitcoin as a mainstream investment opportunity, attracting traders and investors from all corners of the globe. Despite its relatively short existence, cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, has emerged as one of the most exhilarating trading prospects in recent memory. While Bitcoin trading has minted millionaires, many have found success simply by holding onto their Bitcoin investments as the value continues to surge. Recently, Michael Saylor delivered a compelling message on the significance of holding Bitcoin amidst a backdrop of economic uncertainty and fiat currency devaluation. Drawing on his profound understanding of finance and technology, Saylor emphasized Bitcoin's decentralized nature and mathematical integrity as key factors contributing to its resilience. Now, without further ado, let's hear directly from Michael Saylor himself as he shares his unwavering bullishness on Bitcoin and why he believes it is essential for securing our financial futures in an ever-changing world.
That is the situation with Bitcoin right now, which is a lot of people are working very hard to come up with some reason why they shouldn't trust a new thing.
Authorities against Bitcoin. As we delve into the realm of Bitcoin ownership, it's crucial to acknowledge the ongoing battle between authorities and the cryptocurrency industry. From its very inception, Bitcoin has been a thorn in the side of regulators, prompting aggressive crackdowns and stringent measures to rein in what they perceive as unchecked practices. Government agencies, both state and federal, have ramped up their efforts, wielding fines, legal actions, and policy statements to assert control over the burgeoning crypto space. Recent events, such as the collapse of the FTX crypto exchange and ensuing fraud charges against its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, have only fueled regulators' determination to clamp down on perceived risks. Leading the charge are entities like the Securities and Exchange Commission and federal banking officials, who have adopted a multifaceted approach to mitigate the perceived dangers associated with cryptocurrencies. From penalizing crypto lending firms like Nexo to pursuing legal action against those allegedly offering unregistered securities, regulators have left no stone unturned. Despite these regulatory hurdles and high-profile legal battles, the value of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies continues to soar. This resilience underscores the growing mainstream adoption, institutional interest, and technological advancements driving the crypto revolution. In the face of adversity, Bitcoin stands tall, offering a beacon of hope for those seeking financial independence and security in an ever-evolving landscape.
Look, I think we should address the issue of blockchain, which is, first of all, every fiat currency in history has been debased and eventually failed. So if you're going to be an academic or you're going to be a historian, you can't find a single example of sound money everlasting anywhere on earth. No commodity money, no gold money, no silver, no copper, no fiat, no nothing. You can't find a single regime that ever executed a strong money policy for 25 years straight in the history of man. You know, when Satoshi said the problem with fiat currency is all the trust it requires from banks, and they've always betrayed trust, he was just pointing out the obvious. Every bank on earth can print more money with impunity, and every central central bank can print more money. It's just an observation. So the idea that you should actually create a monetary system based upon trust a banker or a politician is about as silly a notion as the idea that you should sail a ship across the Atlantic with leaks in it without making sure there are no... Do you trust the boat to not have leaks in it? Or do you make sure it's leak proof? Here's the paradigm shift. They don't realize that we have engineered a monetary system for the first time in human history that actually will work. And they think they're trapped in all of the defective paper, political, and commodity monetary systems of the past. And since none of them work, they resign themselves to living in a world where nothing works and nothing is going to work. And then what happens next is a moral hazard where you have one group of people run to take control of the banks and the printing press to enrich their friends and their pet causes, and another group of people suffer and starve to death, because they don't control the money. And that's the world we live in today. And that's why this is a moral issue. First of all, the dollar is only as old as 1971, right? We've got a fiat currency for 50 years, number one. Number two, it's lost 98% or 90-something% of its purchasing power in those 50 years. So it has power. Look, Julius Caesar had power. Where's he today? I mean, the point is, Babylon had power. The British Empire had power, right? Napoleon had power. Alexander the Great had power. How'd that work out? And so the significance of Bitcoin is it's a technology for you to avoid becoming impoverished, right? If I drop you in the middle of Russia, the ruble will have power, and they will shoot you in the head if you don't use the ruble properly. It doesn't change the question at hand. If you have tuberculosis, you should use penicillin to avoid dying. And if you have a bunch of money in a country where the currency is collapsing, you should use Bitcoin to avoid dying. If I drop you in the middle of the ocean, you should hope you have a ship around you to avoid dying, right? It's just the technology in order to live your life in this particular case. And so what is the core essence of it? Well, the essence of it is the same thing that makes the universe work. The laws of thermodynamics and the conservation of energy, right? What's at the core of Bitcoin is the laws of thermodynamics and the conservation of energy. If I put $1 million of monetary energy into the network in the year 2020, I can go forward 250 years or 50 years or 10 years or whatever amount of time frame you want, and I will have the same amount of monetary energy scaled up perfectly linearly, for the economic growth without any individual stealing it all.
In this riveting discussion, Michael Saylor shares his profound perspective on Bitcoin's role as a financial lifeline during crises. He emphasizes the importance of embracing Bitcoin to safeguard our wealth amidst economic turbulence, highlighting its potential to empower individuals in uncertain times. Saylor's message resonates deeply, urging us to seize control of our financial futures through Bitcoin ownership, a sentiment that resonates with us all. I trust you found today's insights valuable. Stick around for our next video, where Mike Novogratz reveals ambitious plans by BlackRock partners to boost Bitcoin. Until then, take care and all the best on your Bitcoin journey.